I had a temp job in an office today for 4 hours, and what I noticed that happens in every single office I've ever been in is that people think their office is really kooky, and they're always saying things like, "Well, I'm sorry you had to come to work at this office. We're crazy around here." And I'm like, "Yes, Jim, that there is a post-it on your jacket that Bob put there. That's unbelievable. I'm in stitches." And every place is like this. Why do they think their work environment is so insane? They're like, "Oh my God, the Kathy this morning used the word shoot. I can't wait to tell all my friends." Yahoo News has a story up today about the 400 richest Americans, and next to the headline they have like a little composite of like a couple of little photos of sampling of all the 400 people all forming one kind of big square. And you know what the shocker is? They're all white men. I don't know if you've heard about all these racy photos of Oscar De La Hoya emerging online. And in those photos, he's like wearing a full body fishnet stocking and high heels and all kinds of other sexy under things. And he's really pissed and really fighting this and saying that it's like not him and they're photoshopped and just a really big deal to him. And I just don't really get it, you know? You're Oscar De La Hoya. You're afraid people are going to think you're feminine, that you're just kind of a pussy. You beat the shit out of dudes for a living. Who's going to call you a pussy? People keep talking about how if we want to succeed as a country, we have to start bridging the differences between us and stop having a whole red state, blue state thing, and then just, you know, all come together somewhere in the middle. But I think that I need to divide the world against lines, and I've discovered what those lines are. And I'm basically the world consists of two kinds of people. The kind of people that find Family Circus funny, and the kind of people that don't. So a friend asked me for some advice about a girl today, and although I will get back to you later in an email, friend, for now this is the advice I'm going to give. So his problem basically is that he isn't sure if a girl likes him or not. If you're not sure if a girl likes you or not, chances are she probably doesn't like you. And it has nothing to do with what kind of person you are. You could be the most amazing person on earth. It's probably, and this problem always is it's a nice guy problem. Basically what it means is that you're too nice. And chicks in a certain way like a little asshole. And I don't mean like to have a little asshole in their ass. I mean that they like a guy to have like an asshole streak. And this sounds terrible, but what I mean is like, you know, we don't really want to be a member of a club that would have us as a member. So if you're just a little bit, you know, kind of playing it a little cool and aloof, we like want you so much more. And that's the advice that I can give you. Basically act like you don't really give a shit if she likes you or not. And then she automatically will. And the thing is, I'm not into playing games or anything, so giving you this as advice, I'm not saying play the game and pretend that you don't give a shit. What I'm saying is actually stop giving a shit. Because nothing makes you cooler than just not giving a shit about what that girl thinks about you. And as soon as you become the guy who sincerely doesn't give a fuck, you will be the guy she will be calling all the time to want to hang out. I guarantee it. I'm like that suit man from the warehouse. I fucking guarantee it. I've decided I'm not using the word bums anymore because it's so depressing and just denotes a lack of success. Instead, I think I'm going to just keep using the word hobos over and over again because hobos implies a sense of hope and wonder and wandering. And I like that. I don't know if you heard about the news that an Israeli firm plans to build the tallest residential building in Manhattan, but I don't know if anyone has thought this out in terms of combining the three things that radical Muslims hate the most, which is Israel, America, and really tall buildings. If you didn't know what the word syphilis meant, I bet you'd think it was a really pretty girl's name.